What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain, because everybody shall know Pain. Now, please do not adjust your strings, because this is 100% real. Obviously, I don't have a Chinese account, so I can't approve it. But this video is already up on YouTube that people have already, have Chinese accounts, and actually went over there, checked out the updates, and officially, the Chinese server there's actually 3 things they got. They got 2 new Tavern Ninjas. My bad. They have 2 new S-Club Ninjas. They have the update to waves where now instead of 100, it's 200 waves. And now they have included the second the reincarnation of the 6-path Arcanan. Now what you guys seeing right here is one of the Tavern Ninjas, Susanoo Mandara. Oh, sorry about it, guys. I had to pause just in case, because sometimes pop-up ads and stuff like that. You guys know I'm on Trait's website, so you guys know the link to his website is always in my description. Let's go check it out. This is the first stage of reincarnated Mandara. Now also keep in mind translations could be wrong, but let's go over the talent. Greatly increased chakra and agility with percentage 40%. Naturally born with 50% speed, 35% damage rate, 35% avoid injury rate. When this ninja is in a formation, he increases allies' speed by 35% and attack by 10% and HP by 15%. Every 10% HP loss increases avoid injury rate by 3%, immune to blind and fear reduction. His attack skill is attack all enemies with growth rate of 260%. Has 50% chance to cast 1 of 2 random CCs. Death Point Strike and Forbid Recovery Fury for 2 rounds. Reduce opponents' avoid injury rate by 25% for 2 rounds. Decrease Assaulter's aid rate will aid by 30% for 1 round. And recover own Fury 50 and 30 to allies. He is a support. Let's look at the growths for this one. 14,000 force 12.5, 15,000 agility 13.5, 16,000 chakra 14.0, and 150,000 5.0 for HP. Now let's just give my opinions on talent first. Now he's a support, so he increased ally speed by 35%, and this is I don't really believe they're gonna buff Tavern Ninjas. S-Club Ninjas. You know what I'm saying? So 35% is what I think. It's what Yahiko and Pain and Konan gives. And I think also what Sasuke and Itachi gives, I think. And increase attack by 10% HP by 50%. Then every time you lose 10% HP, void rate goes up. So see, that talent is almost similar to like a Vanguard because of that HP loss. Oh, I'm gonna increase my void injury rate. And then immune to blind and fear reduction. They try to make it where, you know what? Pain and Conan's a new ninja, so let's make them immune to blind. So okay, fine. And you look at the stat, or you look at the HP 15%. It's pedestrian, it's something a little small, nothing too big. Cause sorry, Toby gives 35%. You know what I'm saying? So all of this is it's club ninja, so it's like they're gonna have good stats, good talent, but not so good where it's like, dang, I'm out. You might as well not get an event ninja. So off the bat, I like the talent. Speed, a little bit of attack, a little bit of HP. I got no problem with it. Now with the scaling, 50% chance to cast, 1 or 2 random CCs. And I feel like they're gonna start doing that with most ninja now. Hey, I'm just jumping the gun because Hidon Kagazu has that 5 random CCs. So they attach as a chance that one ninja can get hit with Death Point Striking, another ninja can get hit with Forbidden Recovery Fear, because that's how it works. Instead of like the game is going to choose Death Point Striking and apply it to all ninjas, it legit applies a random CC to every single ninja. For 2 rounds, reduce their void injury rate. Void injury is pretty good. Kasara totally has that. Aid rates 30%. You got a Vanguard that can cover that, so you don't actually need that on top of what a better Vanguard has. But again, compared to if this is a non-VIP player getting this ninja, then yes, very, very good. You're gonna need it because then there's another ninja you can get that will replace your Vanguard. So let's look at Susanoo Monra second. No, not look at second reincarnated. The upgraded version. This one right here. Actually, the same one didn't change, but actually the first one is actually Susanoo with the when he came to the war, and the animation he has the half of the rib cage protecting him, and then second reincarnated is this one we're looking at right now, the one at the top, when he comes back before he becomes the or when you brought himself back to life. Okay, greatly increased chakra and agility with percentage 40%. Naturally born with 60% speed, 50% damage rate, 50% avoid injury rate. With his ninjas in formation, he increases allies' speed by 40%, attack by 20%. Because technically their buff is when you upgrade them. 40% speed, 20% attack, 30% HP. Every 10% HP loss, increased bone injury by 5%, immune to blind, silence, and fury reduction. Interesting. Okay, attack all enemies with a growth rate of 300%, has a 65% chance of cast a new CC. In addition, has the same chance to cast 1-2 randoms, death, and forbid for 2 rounds. Reduce the point. It's the same thing, but all they're doing is increasing. But then he add cleanse all negative debuffs. Now, and then 68 fury, 30 to my allies. And then the growth 1700, 1800, well 180,000. 4.0, 5.5, 5.5, and 20.0. See, these ninjas doesn't have no DOTs. You know, so I'm done with it. But you guys know I want to go DOT. So for me, I'm not even gonna worry about it because I saw a video by Haruzan. I'm gonna leave his link in the description below. But the way he calculated is if you don't spend any gold to get these ninjas will take years upon years. The way they had it. But if you do spend gold, it's gonna spend a little bit. It's gonna cost a lot of gold, and one shouldn't do it because you're gonna have better. You're gonna have a better event ninja that's gonna be actual event ninjas that are better than these guys. You know what I'm saying? So the way I look at it is, if our developers do not decrease the amount needed to get these ninjas, then our non-VIP free-to-play players can't get these ninjas. They can't even compete. You know what I'm saying? I think it's fair, you know what I'm saying, that they should decrease the amount. So, if you're someone who has Mangetsu, let's say Mangetsu, 6-pack pain, your main, say, Haku's Curse of Sasuke, and reanimate Renegon Sasuke, you can get this guy and he can replace your 6-pack pain because he doesn't have a DOT. Well, if you want, you probably go 3-on-1, but I'll keep Sasuke in there because he's immune and all the good stuff, and then replace 6-pack pain with Susanoo Monra. But now on to the next ninja, reanimated Hashira Rama. Greatly increased force. He's an assaulter. I thought he was gonna be a vanguard. Okay, this changes things. Okay. Greatly increased force and agility with a percentage of 40%. Naturally born with 50% speed, 45% damage rate, 35% avoid injury rate, ignored enemies' defenses by 30%. That's another ninja that ignores defenses. So, he could be a vanguard, but for right now, Trix has him as an assaulter. But Obito Mondara also does that ignore defenses thing. So I think the same 30%. With his ninjas in formation, he increases allies' damage rate by 10%. The speed by 35%. Every 10% HP loss, increased damage rate by 2%. When attack, increase own speed by 15% for 1 round, and has an 80% chance to recover fury. See, that talent sounds like a vanguard talent. But I'll continue. Immune to blind and silence. Now skill. Attack all enemies with a growth rate of 260 and has 60% chance to cast 1-2 random CCs, shock and explosion or chaos and paralysis for 2 rounds. Reduce opponent's damage rate by 30% and attack by 30% for 2 rounds. Increase allies' punch rate by 20% and randomly increase one ally's avoid injury by 20%. It recovers 30 and 30. 16,000, 15,000, 15,000, 180,000, 16.0, 15.0, 50.0, and 20.0. Now let's look at the talent and give my opinions. Now you guys know exactly what I said. Sounds like a Vanguard, but hey, if you're an assaulter, that's cool. Ignore defenses. Again, that's something that is up in the air. I personally still don't know how that's gonna work. Increase allies damage rate and speed. Hey, speed is always good. Damage rate, hey, let's go. You know what I'm saying? It's not attack, but I'll take it. Every time you lose HP, damage rate increases. Hey, most assaulters does that. Well, they do avoid injury rate, and then they use either both or one of them. Avoid injury and damage rate. But hey, I mean, extra more damage, that's good. When being attacked, speed goes up by 15%, so that's pretty cool. But it's just for one round, but it's his talent. I'm assuming when he hits him, they'll pop up saying the speed increase and the 80% chance to recover 50 fury. Again, if he is truly an assaulter, that is actually pretty good. The assaulter is going to increase his fury when he's attacked, and then you have a Vanguard that does that. That's pretty cool. And then with a skill, 60% chance, you got shock and explosion, chaos and paralysis. Between the two, I want chaos and paralysis. Reduce opponent damage rate and attack. See, that's really good. Lower that attack, lower that damage rate. So your overall attack, this is all that's going down. I like that. I like that a lot. Punch rate, and give or take, it's kind of like good. 20%. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. Especially, you have your main attack a little bit more, stuff like that. Rather increase one ally's avoid injury rate. So I mean, I'm assuming it does not specify one round. But if it's like for one round, he skills, he gives it to himself. Next round, he gives it to your Vanguard. Hey, it's pretty good. You never know who's going to get that boost. Now for Sage Hashirama, which this is the Sage Hashirama that we saw a long time ago, a picture from the test server, and it's exactly him. If you watch videos of people showcasing his skill, that's exactly the guy we saw. It wasn't fake. It was for the test servers, and they were still working on him. And now he's finally here. Some of the same stuff, but now it's ignore enemy defenses by 40%, 20% damage rate, 40% speed, 10%. It will get 8% increased damage rate. Own speed by 30%, and he gets 50 instead of. No, was it been for? No, it was. Let me go back. I think was it still 50? Whoops, my bad. Oh yeah, it was still 50. But now he's apparently immune to the new CC from Susanoo Mandara, so he's already countering the new guy. A 70% chance. No. Damage rate now 30%. Attack 30%. I think it goes 20-20, wasn't it? No, they both were still 30. But now the punch rate is increased to 30%, and then now it's instead of 30-30, it's 50-30. 18,000, 17, 250,000, 18, 60.5, 60.5, and 24. These are some crazy stats to be tavern ninjas, but you see why these numbers is like you need a lot to pick these guys up. You know what I'm saying? And so again, I don't know. You can buy them in the mall too. But again, I'm gonna leave the video to Haruzan's video. You guys can, give your opinions on, if it's gonna be like that. If our developers gonna decrease, I would believe. I don't know, man. Our developers can either be like, here's 2 ninjas, go recruit them, versus, you know what, man, we need to do something nice for the non-VIPs. Let's decrease that amount. I mean, who says they can't? I mean, yeah, the game is based off the Chinese server stuff. What they get is what we get, but I don't know. I mean, I don't. I mean, they're good, but I'm not going. I mean, if the numbers that again Haruzan showing in his video is going to be real, I don't even need them. I don't even need them. They're immune to blind. I don't even care because again, who's going to get them? Who's going to get them? A top-up player going to get them? I mean, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to beat you. I mean, I want to say like that being cocky, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, they're cool, but I don't need them. I would like to recruit them for the fun of it, but I can't get them. Tell me what they do. Or determine what the developers do. But either way, Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. And just in case those might ask, when will we get these? I always say this. Make sure you listen to what I'm about to say. I do not know. I am not a developer. I'm just a player and someone who just reports the stuff. I catch you guys later. Deuces.